What lies within Monokuma's video game? Is it the truth or lies? What is the motive that ties that game and reality together? Where did the killer who escaped from the beach house go? There's no looking away from the hopeless memories reflected in the twilight. Hi everybody, Renegade68 here with some more Let's Play Danganronpa 2. Goodbye to Spare Blind. Last time wasn't that bad. I got a game over, but fine, good. I want a game to be hard. I'm gonna go mean. Plus it gives me bonus points, so go for it. Set skills or opening handbook. Can I buy more skills? It'd be in report card. Buy skills. I have 5. So, okay. I know what I want to try and beat now. Panic talk action? Fuck panic talk action. Alright. Slightly increases the time limit for each phase, effective during the class trial. Okay. That might actually be good for me. Lost in thought. Hanging cannot be combined with downshift. Trigger happy. Decreases delay between firing and truth bullets, effective during non-stop debate and rebuttal showdown. Now be truth blades. Algorithm. Increases the speed of memory's statement. Melodious voice. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Panic talk action. I might get voice. I'm currently considering voice. I already have fine sword. And fine sword's the better excellent blade, I think. Yeah, okay. I could save up and try to get some of these. Like, what are these? Rebuttal showdown, panic talk action. Ambidextrous. I'm gonna want to get this. Increases bullet capacity. Oh, I kind of want this too, because panic talk action. Screw it. There's just, this though. This is also panic talk action. So you know what? For now, I think I'm just gonna get melodious voice. Hooray! Alright. Okay. To quickly go over the truth bullets before we start the class trial. The victim is Mihiru Koizumi. Estimated time of death is around 3 p.m. The scene of the crime where the body was discovered is inside the beach house at Chandelier Beach. Cause of death is a single killing blow to the head with a blunt trauma. There are no other conspicuous external injuries and no trace of foreign substance such as drugs. The blood stain on the floor had streaks leading to the roadside door as if Mihiru had crawled through it, except Mikan told us death was instant, so that's impossible. Footprints were found near the crime scene. The trail leads from the beach house and loops around toward the road. Footprints were Hiyoko's. This metal bat was found at the crime scene. Due to the bloodstain coating it, it's believed to be the murder weapon. The murder weapon used in the Twilight Syndrome murder case was a metal bat too. There were a bunch of empty plastic bottles inside the trash can in the beach house. They were probably drinks from the refrigerator. A mask of the anime character Sun Witch Esperito was found at the crime scene. A gummy candy found in the closet at the beach house. The beach house is a shower room, however the shower is out of order and cannot be used, but it's still openable. The only window in the shower room, it can be opened, but due to its high location, it can't be accessed unless you hitch a piggyback ride from someone else. In Twilight Syndrome murder case, a tipped-over fish tank was found in the music room where the first victim's body was discovered. Gravel and water were scattered everywhere. In Twilight Syndrome murder case, there was a broken window in the music room where the first victim's body was discovered. Normally, you can't leave the music room without passing through the entrance hall. Gertie, who appeared in Twilight Syndrome murder case, had her swimsuit stolen by someone. The ending prize was found in Mihiru's room. It consists of an envelope containing 4 photographs. There was also a letter included in the envelope that says, "Try playing Twilight Syndrome. After you get a game over, press down 5 times for the real game. Once you do, you should remember what you all did to my sister. We'll talk then." One of the ending prizes is a picture of Mikan, Ibuki, and Hiyoko at what appears to be an entrance hall. One of the ending prizes is a photo of a broken vase. Girl D showed Girl E this photo in Twilight Syndrome murder case. This vase was broken in the classroom next to the music room. Girl D is assumed to be a hero, of course, because of pictures. One of the ending prizes, a crime scene photo of the victim after she was killed in the music room, probably Hiyuko's sister. One of the ending prizes, a crime scene photo of Girl E after she was killed. Looks like she was killed with a metal bat. This would be the Sato girl. Gummy bag. Apparently there was a lot of these inside Hiyoko's room. Each bag comes with 4 flavors: strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. The letter found inside Mihiru's pocket. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier. Is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Suspecting you of what, you may ask? Possibly killing Girl E. Maybe. That's the main thing that comes to my mind. Mihiru received a blow to the head. Yeah, died instantly. Victim, okay, and we looped. So that's everything. Now you know. Now I know. Now we all know. Alright. Set skills. Oh my, yeah, skills are just based on level, and I walk so much, I will always have room for everything. Probably. In fact, that costed 5 to buy, I believe, and it only costed 4 to equip. That's interesting. So yeah, I believe I have everything equipped that I can have equipped. Yep. So let's go. Actually, now that I know what all the modes are, I'm just gonna quickly check what all these do. Effective during non-stop debate, cannot be combined with tranquility. Steadies my aim. Alright. That's good. Focus gauge decreases at a slower rate during concentration and fever time. Effective during the master. Melodious voice, of course. Fine sword. Effective during rebel showdown, cannot be combined with excellent blade. That's not even that good. I don't think. I might switch it out for something else if I actually ever get... If I ever get so many points, so many skills that it actually somehow exceeds my points. Okay. What even is logic dive? I don't know. Let's go! Why beat around the bush anymore? We're doing this. Difficulties on the correct thing? Yes, it is. Let's go.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person...
Is this speech any different?
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
It gets even crueler the further we get.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
You would turn it into a game, wouldn't you?
What? Who cares about that game?
That's suspicious. I don't want to think Ibuki did it, but there are things that point to her, a little bit.
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Well, duh, but there are things that lead to that.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Spooky.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
Spoilers! All of you are! Video gameception!
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
Well, they were there in the staff roll. All you have to do is pay attention to that. Although it never gave me very many options to, remember it. It was just Nagito who told me the one time. Because he's super reliable. The characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, Boy F, and then the dead girl who had no assignment. Man, Fuyuhiko's gotta feel bad about that. Her sister didn't even get a letter. And the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. By using the staff roll after cooling the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. First character the player was able to control was Girl A. Oh yeah, Nikon I'm sure loves being controlled.
I see! Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki.
Yes, yes it is.
That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A.
Yeah, she's always on her period.
Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy.
Actually, now that I think about it, if she was always on her period, she'd be more angry than she is. Although maybe it does different effects for different girls. Maybe like some of them just get really jumpy. I don't know.
Ha! A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
Yeah, you're the little pig shit. Seriously, just throwing out all those swear words like it's nothing. I mean, I kind of freaking do that too. Maybe you're like me and were raised in a home with parents that just, well, in my case it's just one parent, but just swears nonstop.
Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too.
Yeah,
Huh?
she's right. The one who said that was Girl B.
I see! Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
She wasn't that short though.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Have you looked in a mirror and heard a recording of yourself?
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Girl C, I don't think was super hyper, but yeah, she would have to be a Buki. Her personality was hyper energetic and unique. I think Girl E was more hyper, but okay. Maybe if I paid better attention to the first playthrough again.
I see!
It was Monokuma, of course.
Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Nice. Please don't be the killer. My second favorite character just died. Don't let my third favorite character die too.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Girl D, with such a manly voice, there's only one person it could be. It had to be Mihiru.
I see! Girl D is Mahiru, the victim in this case.
It actually makes sense. She is the, girl power, be manly girl. That's why we're here.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
Because Girlie is dead. He's Guy F. Hiyoko. Sato.
I see!
Sato's a girl.
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid.
You're all in a game! This is so meta!
That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Indeed there was.
Another person? It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Mioda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
Because two people have the same last name. Is that so impossible to believe?
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll.
So Monokuma's wrong, of course.
Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
Yeah, I do. And so do you, Dark. I love him. The reason Fuyoko's last name, Kuzuru, appears twice, it's because it's a last name. I was actually confused and was like, wait, two Fuyuhikos, but no. To call me out like that, Nito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. Reason Fuyoko's last name, Kuzuru, appears twice is he had an older sister? I didn't know. Was it? No, it was little I don't remember. I don't remember.
I can prove it with this! In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Oh, thank God. I didn't remember if it was older or little. I took a 50-50 there.
What do you mean, little sister?
As in a sister who is younger than he is.
This is what Guy F said in the game.
That bitch! What the hell?
It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister.
I did not press the X button, game. Don't lie to me and say I did. Let me quickly check this. And now you don't even show me! I swear I did not press the X button. It just auto-scrolled without me reading it. That bitch! She was in the room with my sister, or something like that. I don't know. I can't go back in time. And since the transcript doesn't even show me... Fucking useless transcript.
Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
She played the first victim. I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I could see being Fuyuko's little sister is high school girl who died at the beginning.
I see!
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
That bitch, Girl E, was it? Bitch, what the hell did she do to my little sister?
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister.
Yeah, plus they don't really resemble each other. And again, I didn't press anything. That was auto-scrolling. And considering I can't go back in the transcript, that's stupid.
So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you got there.
Yeah, yours isn't much better.
Winning personality? Are you praising me?
It's sarcasm, Nagito.
I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
I love Nagito. He might actually outshine Monokuma as my favorite character, because I know I was talking earlier about favorite characters, but I completely forgot to mention Monokuma. He's definitely number one of the first game. This game, Nagito might beat him out. Maybe even Chiaki too. I don't know. I have to see more Chiaki.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
very much dead.
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality.
Except we have this little thing called proof that you saw too, from what the note said.
It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the motive.
Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago.
Oh, a tormenting little sister. It did say she was tormenting one of the other girls, but you still loved her in your own way, right? Because she was your sister.
I mean, when I first entered Hope Speak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
Not quite, but okay.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
Ooh, getting agitated. You're making yourself look like the killer. And that's way too obvious, but I really wish you were, because you're my least favorite character, and why the frick, free time's nothing, and I have a thing in my presence that would go to you, probably. It's pissing me off!
I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
I suspect he's the red herring.
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Yes, indeed. Whoever that is.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
What?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe she's all of the relevant.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What? What the heck is that wild connection?
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
Suzuki? Who has Suzuki? Like David Suzuki? And he also has a strange rivalry going on. No, seriously, Suzuki? Do we have a Suzuki? I don't pay much attention to last names, like I've already said. So Suzuki, 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 Suzuki? There's no Suzuki. Like, who is this Suzuki? David Suzuki?
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
Because the game is a murder mystery.
My, you don't know. I heard that girl E got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
You sound so sarcastic when you say that. Is that on purpose or is that just bad voice casting? Because if you're supposed to sound sarcastic, then you're definitely working with Monokuma.
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
That's what I've heard.
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
Because why not?
You guys are definitely friends.
Yeah.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
It would seem so.
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
The obvious suspect there is Hiyoko, but even that I'm not so sure is true. Reason Girl E was killed, I should be able to assume why based on the content of the game. Because Girl E was the killer, Girl E interfered with the murder, because Girl E was Hiyoko's sister, because Girl E witnessed the murder.
I see! The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Exactly.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
And the game implies you're the killer.
You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all.
But...
Yes, but all of the bots! Fuyuhiko's bot! Oh no.
Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim?
That's what it shows in the game, and I would think you'd know.
In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Prepared what? Ah.
Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
There's a way to, like, temporarily get rid of this, right? What's the button? Triangle? R, L. I'm pressing all the buttons now. R.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Ah. I pressed the auto button. Oh, there it is. Okay. I finally found the button. Water tank and gravel, victim, broken vase, Girl E, locked door, Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D. But how did the vase break? That's important. I think that might be the key to the real killer in this case. In this case here. Although, how would we figure anything out if everyone's forgotten their memories? It's a good question.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
Ha! So true. I was never a fan of those games.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Hey, don't interrupt her when she's mind gaming. Gaming's fun.
Then, I'll start explaining.
Oh, you made her sad with her kitty hut. No. Even though that is her cutest sprite.
Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking.
True facts.
Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound.
Double true facts.
Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there.
But did it really?
But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, The girls thought the killer escaped through there.
But it's a trap!
The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert.
But was it really?
How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
Yes! Oh, games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Or was it? I don't know.
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
She kind of confessed to doing it, but I think she did anyways. Although the more they say it's obvious, the more I think maybe not.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Actually, she wouldn't. All you have to do if she was inside the piano room was just to exit the room and then to, like, lock the little thing on the other side of the door. If there was a thing, you know, the twisty thing, you twist it and it locks the door. If there was one of those on the inside of the music room, she could have just done that and then closed the door from the other side. There's no reason that she need the key.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But no, because Girl D got the key.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
I'm sorry, I don't buy this. Why would Girl Eve even needed the key? Also, fork and knife on Teru. Wow. Sorry, buddy. I laughed at your death, but I'm sorry. I don't like you. I don't buy it. Girlie would not have needed the key. Like, unless we're trying to go in the... Even if we're trying to go in the direction that, oh, somebody else is the killer, maybe Girl D is the killer, that really does not explain why Girl E needed the key. If she was on the inside of the piano room and then came out, she could have locked the door and then closed it behind her. There's no reason she needed the key.
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl Eve broke the window and escaped.
No. Why can't she have just locked the door from the inside and then closed it behind her as she exited? What is wrong with that? Someone please tell me what's wrong with that in the comments if they don't bring it up here.
And sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
That's impossible, but there's no reason she needed to do that.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this.
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
I don't get why no one's brought this up. Why can you not lock the door from the inside as you're exiting it and then close it? Does the door need to be closed to lock it? Is that a Japanese thing? 'Cause where I come from, in the Americas, you can open a door, go outside of the door, lock the door while the door's still open, and then close the door, and then it's locked and you can't get back in, but you could still have locked yourself out, as it were. Like, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to do that. Unless, in Japan, doors are made so you can only lock them when they're closed. Like, maybe, if so, it would be nice if they clarified that. I'm gonna go ahead and assume for right now, because they haven't brought it up, that the game isn't stupid, it's just that this is based on Japan, and in Japan, doors have to be closed to be locked. That sounds weird, but okay. Let's assume that's the case. It's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then, what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I need to clear that up first. Man, this is so trippy. Okay, what do we got here? Victim's crime scene photo, Girl E crime scene photo, girl stolen.
After she killed the first victim in the music room.
Okay, let's just take a quick look at this. What was it? Stolen crime. Wait. Girls. Okay, we have stolen swimsuit, entrance hall thingy, broken vase. So it's broken vase. Okay.
What did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
Don't know.
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus,
Entrance hall photo? What entrance hall photo? One of the ending prizes. Okay. They appear to be at the entrance hall, so that can't be it.
entrance hall. The other 4 girls should have been there.
4 girl, yeah.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
Wait, no, she didn't. Ah,
And wait in front of the music room.
I think I got it
She
now.
probably used a hidden passageway. Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
Okay, I think I know what to do now. Well, Girlie did have to murder in the music room. I need to find the clue. I think it's the broken vase.
After she killed the first victim
In the music room, what did Girlie do? She just broke the window and escaped outside.
So how did Girlie get to the front of the music? To go back to the music room, you need to go through the... Plus, at the entrance, the other 4 girls should have...
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Got it. It was a bit tricky, but I figured it out.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
Actually, it really wasn't that tricky. It's just... It was tricky for a bit because I wasn't really sure what I was supposed to present to what. Like, what the argument was even about, but okay.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
It would have to have been the, vase.
A vase.
Wow, the way you said that was so dumb.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Interesting.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key.
Maybe.
With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room.
I suppose that's possible.
All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
Yeah, that sounds plausible, I guess.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
Similar to what's going on in the current murder, right? Because there's a time of death is going to be thrown off, right? I'm thinking, maybe. Soda cans. I'm looking at you.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
Exactly.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Except not.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
I guess. Murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
The murder weapon's pretty important most of the time.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
Hope there's a toilet in this place, because I don't think we can get out until we finish it.
Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
No, you.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though.
Give me another look at the picture of the crime scene. Truth bullets, first one. I need the picture of the crime scene. Victim. One of the crime scene photo of the victim. I believe she was killed by a shard of the broken fish tank. Where is it? Broken fish tank. Tipped over fish tank was found in the music room. I'm assuming the weapon was like a piece of glass from the fish tank.
Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
I'm a boss, I can do it. An unconventional weapon. That also appeared in the game. If we're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear, then I have to do it. I'll do it! What do you think the weapon is? Blech, I have no idea. Of course you know. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something I need to tell you regarding the white noise and the non-sauce debates. Oh, I haven't even X'd any of those out yet, but okay. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Oh. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with the silencer. But unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. By the way, if your difficulty is set gentle, white noise won't appear. Blah. It appears the debate is getting tougher, so I've obtained some very useful information. I heard there's a guy named Gun, or something. What? Apparently, he has a skill that can increase the power of the silencer. Gun something. I wonder who... Gundam? Was I out of line just now? Yes? Gundam. So Gundam has the ability to increase the power of the... What? But I thought you just got skill points by talking to people. If you, like, max them out, do you get, like, a certain skill from them, or... Fuck that tutorial just now. That's not something I wanted to know. Yeah, fuck that tutorial. That was a stupid tutorial. It's not something I wanted to know. Broken fish tank. This is exactly what I need.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
Yeah.
What about broken glass?
Yeah. I agree with that. Even if you back me up with your half-assed opinion, it'll just... What? No! Broken glass. Yeah, the fish tank. I thought you were... What? No, the fish tank. That...
Weapon inside the music room.
The broken glass. The fish tank.
What about broken glass?
What the fuck?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
No.
It's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale too?
It might be the vase. I'm gonna quickly check the picture of the vase. Broken vase photo. I suppose it's possible that it's the vase. But it would make much more sense if it was a shard from the fish tank. Because if it was the broken... No, that's impossible. Because if the vase was broken after the murder, like long after, like Nagito predicted, then this is impossible. So are we going with that or not?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Maybe? No? No. I don't know, I just assumed fish tank. She killed by beating with gravel, it obviously have blood all over it.
Damn it!
I don't get it. It should be soda
Weapon
cans
inside the
thing.
music room, huh?
I'm gonna listen to this whole thing.
What about broken glass?
That's what I think it is, but it doesn't work.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Bloodstains? Maybe that's it. But no, that's in orange. So, no, that has nothing to do with it.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
The bat? Could it have been the bat both times? Where's the bat? Where's the bat? No, not that bat, the other bat. This bat? No, wait, the Girl E crime scene photo. Yeah, maybe this was the murder weapon in both cases, I guess. Okay. Girl E's... Is that even one of the options?
She beat her to death with her fists!
Girlie's crime scene photo isn't there.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Oh, wait! The killer's... Wait. Yeah. What? Because it could have been the broken window glass. What? This is dumb.
Damn it!
Unconventional?
Inside the music
Then I don't
room.
know.
What about broken glass?
It can't be that.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Just the vase then? No.
Then the piano.
Maybe.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal...
Okay, let me quickly check the victims. Maybe there is a murder weapon in it. I don't see one. No.
Chaos.
It's on that big a scale too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
No.
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
No.
Is there a weapon with bloodstains on it? She beat her to death with her fists!
No. I don't get it. I'm just gonna start
Weapon
presenting
inside
stuff
the
now.
music room, huh? What about broken glass?
No. I've tried both the glass
Isn't the cause
things.
of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
No.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
Damn it, what even is
It's
there?
on that big a scale too?
What other weak points are there?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
That's not what it is gonna be.
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
I don't know. No, I didn't think so. I don't know. I didn't think so, but I don't really know what it could be. I'm running out of
Weapon
thoughts.
inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
No, like, I don't get it.
Damn it!
Unconventional murder weapon?
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Wait,
Then the piano.
the broken fish tank?
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was
I
used
think
to
it's the
beat
fish
them
tank
to death,
then.
It should have had blood. Was there a weapon with blood? She beat her to death with her fists!
Okay, I think I know what it is, but I
A weapon
think this
inside
is
the music
stupid.
room, huh?
I think it would work just fine with his.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
No, wait. What? What is the connection between what you're saying and attacking someone with a fish tank? Because fish tank broken?
Damn it!
What? Are you kidding?
A
Is that
weapon
a
inside
joke?
the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
I don't know what to do.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
I don't know.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale too?
My time's gonna run out. I don't have a
How
clue.
about beating her with gravel instead?
if it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
I don't know.
Is there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
There was, but we don't have it in
She
our
beat her to
evidence.
death with her fists!
Victims crime scene. No. My time's gonna run out. I don't know. I'm done. Like, I'm gonna have to restart this.
Weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
That's what I did the first time. I thought I'd try it again just in case I got it wrong. I don't know. Maybe I forgot to do it. Yeah, I did it. Yeah. No, yeah. I'm about to run out.
A weapon inside the music room.
Time's up. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. And I'm gonna be the guilty one. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do there. So I'm gonna cut till I get it, I guess. I'm just gonna try everything with everything. I have no clue.
Then the piano. Why are you going even big? The investigation conduct. It's on that
Bigger scale?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
What?
Agree with that.
What? What?
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
What? I was literally chewing everything with everything, cause... What? I'd literally gone through and just went, okay, does this work with this? No. How about this? How about this? How about this? Okay, it's not with sodas, move on. This, not with Sonya's, move on. Like, what? Had her swimsuit stolen. What the hell does this have to do with anything? What? Explain, game.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there.
I still don't get how you got it right.
Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
Explain, game. I'm a bit peeved right now and I still don't get it.
You're not chosen at all, and gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
Really? Really? Let me check the fish tank real quick. I did the fish tank, by the way. I did the fish tank. I tried that on hers. I tried that very early on, in fact. It was one of the first things I tried. Like, yeah, possibly. Here's the friggin... Where is it? Broken fish tank. Tripped over the fish tank, was found where the gravel and water were scattered everywhere. And I presented this, because I'm like, yeah, maybe. But no, you have to do the swimsuit? I'm sorry, that logic is way too much of a jump. You should be able to, like, do 2 of these at once. If you could combine the broken fish tank with the thing. But no, because this is like a completely different argument you're getting at now. I'm sorry, that was faulty logic. The game made that very unclear the way they presented it. Could have been done much better. Like, there's being vague so it's not too obvious, and then there's being so vague that it's just, like, you can't even really call it something you can figure out. It's just kind of like, it's something you can think of as, like, a far-fetched theory, but it's not it's not something even, it was bad. It was dumb. That was dumb. Let's move on. Let's hope the rest of the case is better.
Bag? What kind of bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the Ace Attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
The Ace Attorney? You play the Ace Attorney games?
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills 2 birds with 1 stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen.
Just because she says her swimsuit was stolen doesn't mean she used it to beat up somebody. Nah.
And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
But disposed of where and how?
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
That could have been clever. It really could have been, but it wasn't. Let me explain one big reason why it wasn't. They had the fish tank there, and there were plenty of things that really could have worked, and the fish tank should not have been on the list of bullets to use, is the main thing. If the fish tank wasn't there, then maybe that would have been okay. But because it was there, the fish tank made more sense to present that than the swimsuit.
But the real important talk begins now.
Exactly. So let's say that was a stupid thing. Pretend it didn't happen. Whatever.
Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
Yes, indeed. And once again, auto-scroll.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D.
With no way to go back in the transcript.
Girl D was being harassed by the victim.
Yeah, you jerky jerk Hiko's sister. Screw you.
Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back.
She very much could have gone back.
I somewhat understand that feeling.
That is creepy that you understand that feeling. You might actually be a killer. I don't know. Why would you understand that feeling? That's suspicious.
You can? That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day. Or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Well, there's an obvious suspect, and then there are less obvious suspects. Who's the killer? Right now, the only person I can think of is that guy. There's only one guy!
I see!
It's too obvious.
It should have been Guy F.
That bitch! Never forgive her.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
That's right, Hiko. You be a murderer.
But Guy F is...
What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it?
It is, and the funny thing is, we don't even know if you're really the killer or not. You don't even know.
That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Why? It's not like he's living in the open world right now.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
Of course not. Their memories were stolen.
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were, like, totally stolen.
Then give them back.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko.
Ah, it's possible.
Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
I'd say that's too obvious. I'd like to think so. He's my least favorite character, but it's way too obvious.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
Stop acting all like, oh, I'm just misunderstood. You act like too much of a douchebag to do that.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
They're related. Probably related. In actuality, there's an important shared point with Girl E and Mahiru's murder. Oh, the bat.
I can prove it with this. I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house.
Not necessarily. I mean, just because Mahiru played the game doesn't mean the killers played the game.
And Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat.
That doesn't mean anything. It could be a coincidence.
There's no way we can ignore that connection.
It makes it more likely someone who played the game killed her, but it doesn't make it a for sure thing.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
I have a piece of paper with some of your writing on it that says otherwise.
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious, but don't you think that'd be too obvious?
Well, I do from an outside point of view. From an inside point of view, there's no reason the killer can't be a bit obvious.
What are you...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
It's possibly the killer played the game, saw that, and like, oh, Fuyuhiko would look like the killer if I kill her this way. So, yeah, there's that.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up for Yuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
It's possible, like someone who wasn't involved in the incident, like soda cans.
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Oh?
Huh?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
Yeah, no way.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh.
I will humor Peko, but I disagree.
What are you even saying, you nasty toilet clogging bitch?
Alright, let's hear this discussion. Footprints on the beach? Okay. I assume.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't go to the beach house.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, come on! Just got it.
That's wrong.
Fuck that white noise. Fuck that noise.
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Hell, we saw you running from the beach house.
Seriously, I told you I didn't.
Except you did, and we have proof, you little bitch.
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints. They're probably Nikon's based on how ugly they are. Don't decide that based on ugliness.
Huh. They're not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Whether you gave me permission or not doesn't matter. Facts are facts.
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house. Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against?
When she went in, Mihiru was still alive, but that doesn't mean she killed Mihiru.
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
Exactly.
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left. Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
Ah! I remember now! I remember when I went to the beach house!
Fucking skank. Should have told the truth from the start.
So you finally decided to confess.
If you're not the killer, then you're being awfully stupid for not saying so right away.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
I did not know that, but you are looking suspicious. I don't think you did it, because also too obvious, and I'm assuming you're just kind of a witness of sorts, but seriously, you should have just said that from the get-go, you dumbass.
I've never heard of that daily routine before. And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Stop believing things so easily.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Huh? It's a lie?
God, idiot.
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
No, I can prove it. There's a few things this could work for this. Letter on Mihiru? It'd be letter on Mihiru, right? Yeah, none of the gummy things show up, so it's letter on
I
Mihiru.
did go to the beach house. But only during my morning walk.
Letter on Mihiru? Yeah, that was simple.
No, that's wrong. Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
I was gonna tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Suspecting you of what? Hiyoko Sayonji.
That letter! It's the one Mahiro had, right?
Indeedery.
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
The question is, what were they being suspected of? Killing Girl E? I don't know.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
Oh, what? Someone else used it and just wrote their name as your name as a signature? I guess it's possible. Actually, that is possible. In fact, that'd be a good way for the killer to lure out because, yeah, that could make sense. Maybe if someone was eavesdropping in conversation.
Oh, snap! I remember now. I totally saw you.
Huh?
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
I see. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward.
Why is there an hour gap? Half an hour to the killing, and then half an hour to running away?
I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
How much time does it take to go from the diner to the beach house? Because that seems like way too much time passed.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Well, are you sure? Because lying about things really hurts your case.
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house.
That's a lie, because you're probably the third witness.
I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
Very suspicious indeed.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further.
For now.
Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously? I don't know! I didn't even write that letter!
That could be true, but it could be a lie, and because you've already lied to us, it's kind of hard to believe you.
I'm telling the truth! I really don't know!
Sorry, bitch, but you've already lied to us before, and frankly, you act like a bitch a lot, so... kind of hard to believe you. Show some proof. Those are crocodile tears as far as I'm concerned.
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
That's what they say about the crying sheep too much. She's already lied to us, so it's kind of hard to believe her now.
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru.
I know where you're going with this, but this is definitely too obvious.
There's evidence for that too.
The only place I can think of where Hiyoko was hiding is probably that place, right? Yeah. It would be the closet with the gummy bear. Ah, right there.
Here! The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, indeedery.
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence.
Exactly.
Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
Dun dun dun!
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
And there's another lie, making it even harder to believe you. If you're not the killer, you are a dumbass.
I have captured the true character of this mystery.
What?
Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
No, that's wrong. Mahiru died instantly, so she couldn't have been blocking the door right away. She was moved to block the door on purpose, which puts a hole in your argument.
We have presented the proof! My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out!
But you should be lucky, because if they did, you'd all be dead!
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
You know, it kind of looks like yours, considering how much lying you're doing. It's way too obvious to be you, which kind of sucks. I was kind of hoping it would be one of my least favorite characters, but both of them are the people that are obvious. But you're lying way too much, bitch!
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe?
Yes, how do you know about the mask? Was everyone just informed about all the evidence beforehand? Because if not, then I definitely think you're the witness. You are a witness and not the killer. Which would prove that you were actually there. Why didn't you just say it in the first place?
The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
They would have need to be wearing some other getup to hide themselves.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice!
It doesn't matter who it belongs to. Anyone can wear it, you dumb blonde.
Huh? Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island.
Shut up!
Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
Being innocent is one thing, but man, you're just dumb.
Why you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
That would involve you in a class trial, which wouldn't be the greatest, because we're already in the middle of one, but other than that, I kind of have to agree with your sentiments.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
No, it's called being an idiot.
Hiyoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
She is being unreasonably stubborn, but I still don't think she did it. She's just a dumbass.
It's all in your heads! Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer!
You're lying way too much for us to believe that, though I do believe that because it's too obvious. It's true that Hiyoko's suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel like we're being directed by someone. But who's the someone? Alright, what's it this time? Footprints, trash can, yellow gummy, killer's escape route, gummy bag. Okay.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
But yeah, I can't agree with
Waited
that
for
though.
your chance to kill Mahiru.
Can't agree with that though,
And
fortunately.
afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance. And
Killer's escape route. I gotta check that real quick. Killer's escape... Wait, is the killer's escape route the killer's escape route from the game? Oh, then that's irrelevant.
That's how you left your footprints.
That's it? Everyone doubts Hiyoko. Is she really okay?
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach.
Let me take a look at my evidence again. Okay, so we got yellow gummy, killer's escape, okay, yellow gummy, gummy bag, footprints on the beach, trash can, gummy, gummy bag, where's trash can, gummy, gummy bag, yeah, gummy, trash can. There was a bunch of empty plastic balls inside the trash can in the beach house. They were probably drinks from the refrigerator. Gee, I don't... Maybe it's... No, but that would be... I agree. Maybe it's... They haven't gotten to the part where we can take statements and put them at other statements, right? Because I would put trap from Hiyoko at what Hiko's saying, but... No. Footprints for Hiyoko's... Okay.
By the body.
Locked by the body.
So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt.
You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the
Gummy.
I was thinking, how did he know, kind of? But I don't really know how that works. Man, why do I suck? Is this something stupid again, or am I just missing something?
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
That should be in a grease spot.
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
I'm gonna do gummy bag.
That is...
And weren't you also
hiding in the... So that's when you dropped the... You waited for your chance to... And afterward, you fled from...
At the time, the Dorothy was blocked.
Yeah.
So you were forced to flee.
Gummy bag.
Your footprints!
Gummy bag, gummy bag, gummy bag. Wait, but I'm trying to say she doubted. I don't know.
Hiyoko is the sinner who killed...
I'm telling you,
Gummy bag? To prove she's wrong? I don't know.
crap?
I don't know. I really don't know here.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by...
I don't know. Trash can. I don't know. I don't understand. I really don't know what I'm trying to do here.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion.
Let me just check trash can again. I don't know. Bunch of empty plastic balls inside the trash can. They were probably drinks from the refrigerator. Yellow gummy. Found in the closet. Gummy bag. Where's the gummy bag? I don't think it has anything to... I'm gonna just check it again, I guess, but I don't think it has anything to do with it. Well, the first victim body, normally you can't leave the music room. I don't think that has anything to do with anything. And then there was the footprints. I have no clue.
Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the...
No, it wasn't. It wasn't blocked by the body because the body would have been moved by someone. But I don't have any of my pieces of evidence that do anything with that. So...
Body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
What do I do
That's
for
where you
that?
left your footprints.
I don't know.
I shall render my verdict upon this.
It's like I know, but I don't know what it wants me to say.
Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru.
Footprints on the beach? I don't know. That doesn't... What I need is fucking Mikan's autopsy report.
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet?
Killer's escape route?
So that's when you dropped the gummy.
No.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road...
Can I take someone's thing and put it on someone else's thing yet? Silencer, open handbook, fire truth bullet, select truth bullet, concentrate. No, I still can't. I'm guessing that's gonna be the select button or something.
was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
Blocked by the body? What? Blocked by the body? No, it wasn't. That's wrong. But I can't. Nothing I have has anything to do with that.
And that's how you left your footprints.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also
Hiding in the closet, so that's when you dropped... You waited for your chance to kill... And afterward, you fled from the beach...
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body.
I don't know. This is what I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. Try everything on everything. I give up. This is...
Hiyoko is the sinner. There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
And weren't you also hyped, so that's
when you dropped the gun?
What?
No, that's wrong.
What now? What? Who? Where? How? Why?
About that gummy, did Hiyoko really drop it?
What? Hold on a second. Okay, acted surprised, but now that I think about it, that might actually make sense. Give me a second. Where's the... Yeah, that's when you dropped that gummy. Where's the gummy bag? Apparently there were a lot of these inside Hyoko's room. Oh, okay. Yeah, somebody could have taken her gummies and dropped them, and then it could have been somebody else trying to frame her. Alright, fair enough, game. That's not you being stupid, that's me being stupid. But last time it was you being stupid. This time, though, I'll give it to you. That was me being kind of dumb.
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
It doesn't matter who wants to eat the gummies. What's important is anyone could have put them there to frame her.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
I don't think who eats what is relevant here, but okay.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Oh. Well, I mean, who knows? She could have other gummies. But anyways, whatever.
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor?
Dun dun dun! How do you know what flavor it is?
The gummy at the crime scene was yellow. So it obviously looked like it was lemon flavor.
It was you! It must be. I mean, I don't know if you're the killer, but maybe you, like, witnessed the killer because, like, you say, oh, obviously it looked like it was lemon flavored. Just because it's yellow, does that mean it's lemon flavored? You must know at least a lot about the gummy flavors or something.
Huh? That gummy is yellow?
You couldn't tell?
And it's not mine. The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies.
You should have said that earlier.
What? That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
This is why it's hard to believe she isn't the killer. It's too obvious to think she is, but she's lying way too much.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
Okie dokie, then who did is the question. The answer is, I don't know. Maybe it was a frame job and someone just didn't realize that she didn't have yellow gummies?
See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap!
That's plausible.
Damn it! Who would set a trap like this?
Well, I don't know. There's plenty of options. Try anyone here.
I'll get my revenge. I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might.
What does that even mean? How powerful is this bop on the head?
Hold on, you little bitch. You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Oh, someone's getting intense. Oh boy, hopefully this one isn't as hard on me. Another non-stop debate. Footprints, yellow gummy, iron barred window, gummy bag, McConn's autopsy report. I think it's the autopsy report. Calling it now.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
What is?
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and...
Wait, no.
Blocked
No.
the door to the road.
No, fuck you!
To her.
What? Oh, did I run out?
We have the evidence we need.
Okay, go away. Go away. Blah, 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 blah. I know what I'm doing.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
You're talking about the footprints.
It's true, that's an important piece, and we can
Thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength.
No. Right here. Oh, fuck you!
The door to the
What?
road.
Oh, fuck the white noise. I thought I avoided the white noise. Oh. You suck. Okay. I know what I'm doing.
We're not done with Hiyoko
Fuck the
yet.
white noise. Oh.
Still a huge piece. You're talking about the footprints.
It's true, that's an important, and we can thank Mahiru.
What does that mean? Mahiru.
Used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door.
No,
to the
oh. Man, screw you, bitch.
The evidence.
Screw the white noise. Whoever said that white noise. Someone else here must have said it, so fuck them.
We're not done with Hiyoko
Yet. There's
Oh,
still
this
a
button
huge piece of
combination
evidence.
sucks.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true,
That's an important piece of evidence, and we can thank
I have to
Mahiru.
slow down for
What
a
does
second
that
once I
mean?
get there.
Mahiru used her
Last ounce of strength and...
Take that, bitch!
No, that's wrong.
Oh, that was annoying.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Yes, that is a fact.
instant death.
Yes, that is a fact. And the more I play this game, the more I'm like, gosh, Johnny seems to be... Okay, so, sorry, Hajime seems to be going through puberty as he gets further in the game. Or at least in class trials, he temporarily has, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Style puberty powers. Because normally he sounds like his Renton voice. It's starting to creep me out.
According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
Of course, you could, if you're the killer, then you could be lying. Maybe. I don't know.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry.
Could she be the killer? I mean, that would be one way to explain her autopsy report. She lied, but, I don't know yet. Don't have enough evidence. Or I actually probably have all the evidence I need, but don't have enough testimony is more like it. I need people to talk more.
Ryuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Like the real killer as they were making their escape? Maybe.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body.
That's one option.
That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Footprints?
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer after all.
You guys just had this dumb back and forth going. Neither of you are the killer.
Seriously, that's not true. Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body?
That would make sense.
If she handled a body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Yeah, that's a good point. Does anyone here have... Okay, throwing this out here. Peko Yama was getting kind of insistent that Hiyoko did it earlier. which, you know, trying to blame someone else is always something a killer does. She washed herself off. She said she was swimming to check out another island. But, if you moved the body, then you'd have to wash yourself off because you would have been getting blood all over yourself. Although another explanation is all the empty bottles we found. I believe they were water bottles? Where is it? Trash can. There was a bunch of empty plastic bottles. I don't know what was inside them. If they were water bottles, maybe you could wash yourself with them? I don't know.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was clean.
Dun dun dun! Just like Ito in the first case.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer!
Hasn't been proven yet, but okay.
Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
Not even close.
I won't let you look down on me.
Oh, hey!
We haven't decided that yet.
No, we haven't, but you are being insistent now. What is this about?
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Maybe it's because you're the killer! No, too obvious, unfortunately.
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
And why do you think this? Now the part I don't pay attention to. Because I'm too busy cutting things. Iron barred window. I have no clue.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Oh shit. Fuyuhiko stubbornly insisting that Hiyoko is the killer. If I don't counter all of his words, I'll be pushed back.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Holy shit! How many times do I have to cut that stupid sentence?
Mahiru didn't block the door. Then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Got it! Man!
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Okay, wait.
The fact that Hiyoko
Shower
was
room.
at the beach house can be proven by...
And I can check my evidence, right? I believe it wasn't, it wasn't working, right? Where's my, shower room? Out of order.
by the footprints in the sand.
Okay, I know what I'm doing now.
Did you get all that, you bastard?
Okay, I know what I'm doing now. If Hiyoko hasn't thoroughly investigated, then I can tell him he's wrong using... Yeah, okay, I know what I'm doing.
Dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just... The fact that he
No,
was
fuck!
at the beach...
I keep cutting the weak
Did you
spots.
get
I
all
suck
that,
at this.
bastard?
Man, why do I keep cutting the weak spots?
So what,
Oh.
dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just... The fact that
No!
Hiyoko was at the beach...
Oh, I keep cutting the weak
Did you
spots.
get all that,
I
you
suck at
bastard?
this. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I just
So
have to
what,
not cut the weak
dumbass?
spot.
There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Boom! Got it!
Allow me to cut through those words.
There we go. Finally. Jeez.
Now, washing it off in the shower is impossible because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Exactly.
Out of order?
You should have examined it better.
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Well, then... Are you just a pervert and you're trying to see her naked? Because we could settle that. Well, actually, no. By now, she could have had plenty of opportunity to wash herself clean.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
It's not impossible. Hiyoko took off her clothes before committing the murder. No, that should be impossible. Oh. Why? I don't see why. She can't be dressed by... Oh, she can't be dressed by herself.
I see.
Right, that stupid thing.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko mentioned this before.
But she could be lying. This could be all part of her trap. Because she's the one who told us she can't dress herself, but she could be lying. Can't tie my kimono sash by myself. But if you're the only one whose word we have to go on, then you could be lying.
Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
Assuming she's telling the truth, once again.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
She could have been plotting murder that long, and maybe that was all of her plan. We cannot dismiss this entirely.
I didn't smell. And it only smelled a little.
You didn't smell, but it only smelled a little. Which is it?
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
There we go. That's actually more concrete proof. Okay, yeah. Alright, then she couldn't have changed. Okay.
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Okay, should have just said that first. That's actually a foolproof explanation.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
There was no blood? What would any killer do? They must have been hiding in some kind of getup, maybe. That got, protected them. But I don't know what it would be. Maybe I have something in my evidence. I don't know. Whatever.
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Oh, Akane then. Alright, I see where you're going with this.
Cause if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Well, you're correct, but she's not the only suspicious one. Because Peko was apparently swimming and she was wet, so she could have washed off the blood, I think. I know blood is sticky stuff, but if she took a while, she might have been able to do it. I don't know.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
Do we have testimony for this?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Still, though, that's not complete proof that that the blood splatter wasn't also partially from her as well. Here, that is.
Doubting me, of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
That's a bit much.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right?
None of us are okay. If the killer gets away with it, we're all screwed.
It's okay that I'm not the killer?
What do you mean it's okay that you're not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
For now it does, but, it would have been a lot simpler if you were the killer, because then we could just solve this darn case. But no.
See? I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru.
Then you should have told all the truth from the beginning. You shouldn't have told so many lies.
Because Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier?
Well, anyone can make the same excuse. There's no way I would kill her. She's so nice. Anyone can say that. Seriously.
You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Baka.
Hiyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right?
No, it's not. We don't know who the killer is.
Shut the hell up, pig barf. I hope you get a hangnail and die.
What a little bitch. I really hope she does turn out to somehow be the killer. Please? Pretty please?
I'm sorry for being pig barf.
I mean, I've been saying for a while Fuyuhiko's my least favorite character, but she's getting up there now. It's a close competition. More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange. He knows something, but I don't think he's the killer either. Getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious. Could it be, does he actually have something else in mind?
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
She's still hiding stuff? What a bitch.
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap.
Doesn't matter, you did go.
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh?
Yes, please.
Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me.
Okay.
She asked if we could meet up later.
Okay.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier?
Shut up. She lied. We know she did. She never talked to me at all. Man, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question. It's called lying like a bitch.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
Yes. She's a little liar and a bitch.
Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
No, that is never better. Somebody's a killer, and if they get away with it, everyone dies, so the more truth we know, the better. Little dumbass.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
Great. Good for you.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but...
But?
Around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
Interesting.
A letter? Yeah, this one.
I was gonna tell you in person, but I couldn't. Okay, so yeah, somebody set both of you up. But I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. The time is still the same at 2 p.m. And yet Mahiru, her time was changed to 2:30 p.m. Now why would this be? It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It'd be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. So yeah. Mahiru could have been killed even a while before 2:30 when their supposed meeting was. Well, maybe. No, it probably would still be around 2:30. I don't know. Then again, Soda Cans was late to our meeting. It was a little after 2:30. It's possible. Yeah. Near Koizumi. Level up. Letter Hiyoko received is mad to the truth bullets.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
But the letter Hiyoko did. Doesn't it clearly contradict the other evidence? It's too many letters. Letter on Mahiru.
I can prove it with this. This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
Yes, indeed. Someone set them up. Why she had to come at 2 and Mahiru at 2:30, don't know. Wanting to come to the beach,
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hiyoko's letter...
the text is green. Why is the text green? The text should not be green. I think the game creator shoot up. What we discussed earlier is okay if we change the place. Wanting to come to the beach house,
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
But why?
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house.
Yes, indeed.
It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say the same thing?
Hiyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think?
She didn't write it.
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
Sorry, it's just with all the lies you're telling, it's kind of hard to tell when you're actually telling the truth. That's why you should tell the whole truth from the beginning. So it would be easier for us to believe you. For now, I'm going to assume you're telling the truth, but because of how much you've been lying, it's possible you're lying about this. Little dumbass. It's safe to say a letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? Both? Both.
I see! The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Intriguing. The handwriting is the same, which means no one tried to forge handwriting. So, handwriting analysis? Yeah, if only it was that easy.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox.
In other words, I'm not actually the person you think I am, so I put this in your mailbox, because if we met in person, you'd know I am not that person.
This part, it seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting.
Namely me.
And this part, let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while.
Let's try to avoid informing everyone else that, that someone is planning to, kill you.
The killer forged both of those letters.
Which means super premeditated.
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
The question is why Hiyoko first and not Mahiru? Mahiru's the one who got killed, so you'd think Mahiru should show up first. That is what's troubling me right now.
So they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer. How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
She was never yours, and she's dead, so get over it.
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all.
Such a shame! I love Nagito.
It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
And yet if you did help the killer, then you just wouldn't be helping us. Like, what the hell?
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens. We can just lightly punch him to death later.
No, not to death. But punching him, that's definitely an option.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
If we knew that, this trial would be over.
I fell asleep.
What?
Why'd you fall asleep?
Then maybe that was part of the plan. Okay, here's theory. Theory time. I think soda cans might be the real killer. One thing that's been troubling me is, if he is the killer, and he showed up planning to be the third witness, or whatever, he would have had to know that there were already 2 witnesses, which means he would have had to set it up maybe so that Hiyoko was locked in the room, and then, or not locked in the room, but came early, then did something to make her go to sleep, whatever it was, and then she would wake up after Mahiru was dead, see the body, and be one of the witnesses. And then he probably could have manipulated Fuyuhiko somehow, as well. Because, you know, he was very interested in what was going on with the rest of the girls.
It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Maybe Mikan is the killer. She likes medicine. Dun dun dun!
Medicine? That medicine, could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore?
Most likely.
I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
And now here's the I'm sorry!
I'm sorry!
She even sounded like the way I said it.
When I woke up, I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body. Okay,
so this is interesting. She was in the closet, and she was used to, you know, become a witness, possibly. Soda cans, you're looking more and more like a suspect. But the gummy bear. Somebody must have knew her likes, but not known, you know, the gummy bears specifically she eats. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of people here know that she likes gummies. Just how many people know what super she likes? I mean, if Mahiru was still alive, I'd say it can't be Mahiru because she's, you know, been in Hyoko's room, but she's not alive, so it really could be anyone, I guess. I don't know, because no one else is close to Hiyoko.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic!
Mm-hmm.
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but... The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start.
Or Fuyuhiko. Probably both at once.
And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
That's one theory, or maybe they just needed a witness.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
That's also true.
Everything
Not everything. They did some things probably to frame Fuyuhiko as well.
That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer!
Well, you were being awfully nice with Mihiru, the only person you were being nice with, so... Oh, then it could be an act kind of thing. Makes some sense, since otherwise you're a total bitch, but... Alright. I'm sorry. You get no sympathy from me, you crybaby. You're a dumbass, you're a bitch, I don't like you.
Hiyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
We sort of believe you, not completely.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
Okay, you're getting more and more suspicious. I don't think you're the killer, but you know something. You have to be the third... Because someone has to be the third witness, right? It would be... Because Kuzuru would be... Kuzuru? I don't know. Kazuichi. Soda Cans is 1. Hiyoko is 2. And I believe you're 3 because anyone else likely would have spoken up. If they're the killer, obviously not. But I'm not talking about the killer. At least I don't think I am. I'm talking about the first or second witness. They would have spoken up if they're not the killer. Except for maybe you. Because you're a douchebag. So I think you have to be the other witness.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about?
Kinda.
The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other.
You have a point.
So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You have a point, but you're still being awfully suspicious.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together.
You have the complete opposite mindset.
The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory.
Although victory does mean one of us has to die.
The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously, which side are you on?
He's on both sides. Haven't you gotten it by now?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair.
In other words, whichever side wins, he is the one he was on all along.
And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray. And you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
He yearns for super duper duper hope, like hard on super boner hope. And yes, I'm doing the thing with my hand again.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
What? That's great.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
So you shouldn't completely dismiss him either. He's a crazy bastard, but he's a smart crazy bastard. We've been over this.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hiyoko has told us.
Okay.
So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Okay.
Yup, yup. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other.
Sometimes, and sometimes it proceeds when you think the other person's lying. Eventually, we're gonna have to do that.
Good job. That's the right way. That's a splendid power of teamwork.
Gross. Why do you have to even be in these trials? You're cramping Monokuma style.
Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
It doesn't matter what happens. Whether the killer gets away with it or not, he's happy. Same thing as Nagito. Man, he's sleeping.
Whoa. He's sleeping.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
How about you start that by telling us what truth you know? The bitter truth. That may be truth, but even so, we can't just stand around here all day. We have to believe some people. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive. Well, there's no way we'll survive either way, but most of us can at least survive one way. That's the halfway point?
well now.
Now that the class trials reaches climax, that's the halfway point? Really? Okay, let me discuss my thoughts. We haven't done anything that relates to Mihiru overexerting herself, or, you know, which means her time of death can't really have been altered if that's the case, but which means it makes Soda-can, I'd say less likely, but actually if her time of death wasn't altered, then it makes it impossible. But I don't really know who the killer is. By this point in the other trial, I was thinking Teru, maybe Fuyuhiko. In this trial, Fuyuhiko still feels too obvious. I'd like to say Soda-can's. Maybe Mikan. I want to say it's one of them, mostly because the other most likely suspect... Oh, and Pico, maybe. Aside from that, possibly Ibuki, because she's also involved in the incident. Hopefully not. I definitely want my second favorite character to die and my third favorite character. I've been over this before, though, so let's keep going. I'd like to present the answer right here, right now. Yeah, right.
Hey!
You're gonna spoil who the killer is? If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair. You can't, this is seriously big no-no. But spoiling right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against innovation. Who's the club president? So, without further ado, the answer is... You can't! Everyone, please close your ears and cover your eyes!
Correct! You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
What? I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me.